but this is the front bumper, and then we're going to kick it over to the one and only Cassie Brandi. We're going to drop right off into camera one, which is the center camera. Please don't look at it. It's weird if you stare the camera directly in the camera eye. We'll do a quick round of intros, and then we'll get this party started, guys. And in 3, 2, 1, we are live. Hey, there we go. We're live. You guys gonna put your hands together? Yeah, got a little audience shot for you guys. There you go. Thank you guys so much for joining us for another episode of Local Sets ATX. We had some technical difficulties, but we're up and running, and we're here for you, the one and only Cassie Brandi. Thank you so much for doing the show. This is awesome.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Sorry again for those slight tech delays that we had earlier in the show. But we're up and running, and we're here for you. And how many songs that you brought for us this evening?
100.
Yes. Yes, 100 songs. 100.
Or 9 if we have time.
Okay, we'll do 9, and then we can get to the others.
Perfect.
We can get to the others, several hundreds of songs.
Yes.
Before we get kicked off, though, you brought some members of the band with you.
I did.
Do you want to go through and do some intros so people can learn who's all here?
Sure. On guitar, we have the very talented Israel Doria. And Michael McMillan on bass. And Marcel Coleman on the keys over there.
Yes. Fantastic.
Pretty excited about this group right here.
This is a pretty great little group. It's like a little who's who. It's like a Star Wars cantina in here for the people that I've met actually through Mr. Justin Hahn, who's not on camera. He's off camera, but I'm pointing at him. He's over there. He's sneaky. He's not on camera tonight. But
careful, I might bring you all up here.
Careful.
Yeah, careful.
We have some Jason Branford's in the audience.
Yeah.
This is amazing. It's going to be a fun night, guys. How many songs? You said 9. What is the first track of the first song that you brought for us? The title?
Well, in light of Valentine's Day happening next weekend,
Ooh.
we are going to start with a song called I Do.
I Do?
Yes.
Is there anything we should know about I Do before we get kicked off here?
Well, you'll find out really quickly that I don't write love songs. happy love songs. But this one is very happy. And when I got married, everyone's like, you should sing at your wedding. I was like, absolutely not. And then I felt so moved to write this song. It's just like a cheeky love song. And surprised him and sang it at my wedding with a live band, and it was super fun.
Hell yeah.
So
Did he cry? Did he cry?
it was laughing.
Okay. Oh, he's laughing?
Yeah, no, it was enjoyable.
Okay.
It was a pleasant experience.
Okay. we need to hear more about this story.
I'm not going to single
after.
them out. Yeah.
All right. Over for you for I Do whenever you're ready.
Boy, I know about you, all the things you do, you make me laugh. I just laugh at that and you know about me, all my tendencies. And don't forget good qualities, and just in case you're wondering, I do, yes, always and forever, yes, I do. I see all the ways I can make you crazy, but in a good way. And you got this hold on me, and I can barely breathe. I'm so in love and falling deeper, but just in case you're wondering, I do, yes, always and forever, yes, I do. God prepared me for you, and you for me. Without you, there's no telling who I'd be. So let's spend the rest of our lives thanking God, 'cause by now you should know that I do, yes, always and forever, yes, I do. Oh, I do, yes, always and forever, yes, I do. Yes, always and forever, we're never turning back. Yes, always and forever, yes, I do. It's always and forever, we're never turning back. It's always and forever, yes I do.
Thank you.
About the Mister. What is your husband's name?
It's John.
John?
He's right over there.
Is it John's over there? Where's John? There he is. John's on camera. You're this whole table's sneaky. You guys are out of frame. You should be back here. How dare you? Are you hiding from someone in the mafia? What's happening with this group? My gosh. He's like, don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone.
Fantastic song. That's a fun tune. Was it just like, hey, you're getting married, I'm going to do this, I'm going to write you a little secret thing, or was there more to that?
I mean, it was really, not that complicated.
Okay. It doesn't have to be sometimes. Sometimes.
Yeah. It's a cheeky little love song. It's up on Spotify.
I love it.
Yeah, check it out.
How did you? Yes, I will get all of your Spotify info, and I'll
Yeah.
put it in the description on
Awesome.
YouTube so people can find you. We got to make sure people can find you. Go follow her. It's very important. Follow the artist. It means a lot to them, and it helps them book other gigs, actually.
Really does.
Yes. How did you guys all meet? How did this whole thing happen?
Oh, God. Do you want me to start? Do you want to start? Y'all can talk. I mean, I feel like we met, a lot of us met at the Music Mixer. Hey!
Hey, Justin Hahn, still not
Music
on
Mixer
camera.
ATX plug next Thursday.
You should just come over here at some point
Yeah.
so I can plug you for the thing you're doing. It's really
For
great.
you to sign. Yeah, a lot of us, and we've been playing together for a few years. Michael, a few months, and Marcel is the first time.
Yeah, it's the first time.
I've been dreaming about you playing for me, and so this
it's
is
happening.
like super exciting.
It's finally happening.
Finally
yeah,
happening.
super exciting.
So you guys all met at Music Mixer?
For the most part,
Okay.
yeah.
What brought you to the Austin, Texas?
To the Austin, Texas.
To the old Austin, Texas?
Yeah,
There's only one.
I moved here 3 years ago. Lived in LA for 10 years and was kind of just, we were ready for a change.
Yeah.
And so Austin seemed like a good idea at the time.
Okay.
So,
Why not Nashville, or did you try?
you
or
know,
did you-
I have lived in Nashville and I kind of didn't like it.
Okay.
Sorry. But
No, I don't. I'm not the foreman for Nashville. You don't have to
yeah.
apologize.
Well, I just realized that's gonna be like out there in the world. Cassie doesn't like Nashville. No, it just it was something we've never lived before, and so it just felt like a new adventure. So here we are.
Hell yeah, awesome. What about you, Izzy? When did you come to the Austin?
Yeah, I also I went to high school in San Antonio. I went to UTSA for a year, but then also moved to LA for 10 years. Never met Cassie. We didn't know each other in LA, and then I just moved back. Wanted to be closer to Austin to do music, and that's how I got to the Austin.
Did you guys live in similar proximity to each other in LA?
No.
Did you find out after the fact?
No.
No.
No, but we probably like know similar people, which
Yeah.
is kind of funny. So it's funny how life works.
That is the thing. Sometimes we had a band on, and they all grew up in the same area, and none of them knew each other until they got to Austin. It's if they're all from Pennsylvania area. It's really wild. So you never know. Sometimes you're like all in the same area. Mike, what about yourself, buddy? When did you get to the Austin?
It's been 2 years since I've been here in Austin. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, so
Hey.
yeah. So
All right.
moved from the freezing cold weather to the hot, extremely hot weather. Yeah, but I love Austin. Love the people. Man, I love the people here. I don't like the traffic at all, but
Man, can I tell you this isn't traffic. This is like
It's not.
you used to live in LA, so you guys know what traffic is. This is like
It's a
nothing.
different kind of traffic.
Yeah, if you've ever, traffic is sitting on the 405 trying to go 6 miles, and it takes you 3.5 hours. That's traffic. Yeah, you'll see people break, like physically, mentally break in their car. This is wild. Traffic here, it's not. It's.
I got a lot done in my car. I don't know.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's
There's like a whole movie about a guy that has a psychotic breakdown in LA traffic.
yeah. And it's probably based on a true story. It's a horrible town with traffic. Marcel, what about you, buddy? When did you get to the Austin?
Man, I've been here, I think 7 years as of January, as of this month. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm from Louisiana, so
Hey.
still repping the South.
Yeah.
But you know, this is the music capital of the world, and
That's a
you
thing.
know, I'm a musician, so I was like, I'm gonna go check it out, and I've been here ever since.
Hell yeah, man. What? So everyone came for the music.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. I love it. I love you guys are pursuing this. Absolutely freaking love it. Cassie, over to you. What got you into music? You have a beautiful angelic voice. When did you realize you had that voice?
I mean, I've been singing forever. I think my family and I were out to dinner when I was 6, and there was a guy with a guitar playing on the stage at the restaurant. And when my parents weren't looking, I went up and asked him if I could sing with him. And naturally, he was like, sure. And so did. And so my parents looked over and was like, there she is, singing on a microphone.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So you just asked a random stranger.
I did.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
You got the
All
moxie.
downhill from there.
Yeah, it's all downhill from there. I did see online. There was something with Disney that you had touched at some point.
Yeah.
Can I ask about that?
Sure. I had a really cool opportunity to go on a tour. It was like a big band Disney tour, and there were like a 40-piece band touring around Japan who is like loves Disney. Disney is like, we are superstars over there. And so it was really cool just to sing Disney songs in like a big band jazz style. That was kind of like full circle, like little girl dream come true, I think.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's incredible. What was your favorite part about being in Japan?
Probably being like walked down the street and like people were asking for my autograph because I like sang the Disney songs. That was like, I think that and the like standing ovation, like there was like a 10-minute process where we had to like come back out, still clapping.
Wow.
10 minutes later, they're like still clapping. I mean, I never got that kind of response like anywhere else. So that felt really good.
It's an absolute love for Disney music. I didn't know it went that deep in Japan.
Well, it's in a polite respect thing too. So
that's remarkable.
We don't have that quite the same here.
No, we don't. We have the YouTube comment section. It's very different.
We do.
It's very different.
It's real.
It's a very hostile place, like the Wild West on that comment section. Be nice, people. Be nice. All right, song number 2 for this evening. What is the second song you brought for us?
Yeah, it's called "In the Light of Your Love."
In the Light of Your Love, or
Yeah.
Line? L-I-N-E?
In the light.
Light. Sorry,
Yeah.
I have headphones on. You think I could hear it?
You're good.
It's like I think a childhood of head trauma and falling off of things. I still can't hear.
It's okay.
In the Light of Your Love. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything we should know about In the Light of Your Love before we get kicked off?
No, I mean we're really gonna like explore a range of emotions today. So we're just gonna like enjoy the happiness of love right now. So
Okay.
just want you to like take it in while it's still there.
Okay. So happiness and love, and then later the plummeting depths of
Yeah. Range of
hatred
emotions here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
All right. Over to you guys for In the Light of Your Love whenever you are ready.
All my life has come to this delicate road that led me straight to you. Clear my head with one single kiss. The troubles run deep. It all fades away. Take my hand and come fly with me. We'll soar like the birds as far as the ocean's reach. I promise to give you all I have if you let me stand in the light of your love. My heart melts with a glimpse of your smile. The tender eyes stare back into mine. ready to go and stay a while. 'Cause I don't wanna lose this feeling tonight. I take your hand and follow your lead. We'll soar like the birds as far as the oceans reach. Will there be no question, no doubt, no fear, if you let me stand in the light of your love. There'd be no question, no doubt, no fear, if you let me stand in the light of my love. There'd be no question, no doubt, no fear, if you let me stand in the light of your love. If you let me stand in the light of your love.
Absolutely beautiful song. Absolutely beautiful song.
Thank you.
So where did you grow up when you were asking, where was the town where you were asking strangers to sing with them?
That was in, I'm from Boston originally.
Whoa, Boston?
Boston.
You don't have an accent in any
I try really hard.
Does it come out when you drink?
One
sometimes?
drink.
Okay.
It's really all.
That's a thing.
one.
Just
One,
one.
just one.
It's a thing. I have
Even
a
just
couple-
looking at alcohol is really.
It's like when
It's really-
alcohol and anger brings that to the surface somehow.
We have so much anger. Yeah. No, that was New Hampshire. You know, we went. It's what you do when you're in Boston. You like vacation in New Hampshire, or something. And,
yeah.
and so, that's where that was.
What was your favorite part about living in Beantown?
Favorite part. I don't live there for a reason.
Okay, I was. Oh no.
No, Boston's a rough around the edges. Going to college, went to college in Boston and lived in Boston. At a young age. So, I think I love the energy of the city.
Yeah.
And just it's a beautiful city, beautiful architecture, so much history, good Italian food,
Very good Italian food.
and that's it.
Okay, all right, fair enough. It doesn't have to be any more than that. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. Izzy, what do you love about Boston? We need a recovery here.
I've never been to Boston.
Do you remember the restaurant where you asked the guy to sing?
Yes, it was an Italian restaurant. It's like Giovanni's or something. I don't know. I'll have to like Giuseppe's. Thank you. I don't know.
Giuseppe's.
Giuseppe's. Yeah.
A voice
We've been
from
there
the
many
audience.
times.
Oh, you guys have been there?
Oh
Since?
yeah, it's still there. I mean,
Oh, that's wild.
everything's still there.
So do you have
Yeah.
any type of emotion when you go back to a place like Giuseppe's where you first sang in public? Like, does that bring any type of memory back to you?
It just makes me feel old.
Okay.
It's really all it does.
When, in interviewing, what they call is a swing and a miss. That's,
I'm not giving you anything. I'm sorry.
about that. Not trying to do that. Not trying to do that. What got you into music outside of the one time that you asked a person to sing with them?
No, I mean, to answer your question for real, I think there's like a true like reflection period when you go back to the same place that you've gone since you were 6, you know, and so that is both overwhelming and I think it's good. It's good to kind of realize, you know, and reflect back and have those like long-term memories of things that are still there that were there a long time ago. So yeah, and I think music was never a choice for me. I think it was always like I had to do it. It was not another option.
Got it.
So
That's a thing I hear a lot from artists when I ask, like, why music and not something else? Why are you pursuing this? It's like,
yeah,
this thing was pursuing me more than I was pursuing
Yeah.
it. It's like if you're not doing it, there's something off, like something's missing.
for sure.
Yeah. Do you guys have that same kind of feel?
Oh yeah, like it's something I tried to get away from. I think, you know, I tried to work in tech, and I was like, I don't think this is for me. So it's just been something that's been a part of my life, you know, through the whole journey. So
It's wild. I wonder why that is, why people get so drawn to this. It's maybe because it's a human emotion. Mike, what about you?
Yeah, I actually moved here for a corporate job.
Okay.
I did not tell anyone that I
Same.
played. And I remember somebody saw my Facebook and said, a little birdie told me that you could play bass. And so then I just began to start going around the city. And that's one thing I love about this community is like everyone comes together and build each other up, try to come together and just try to support one another. So that's how I met, you know, everyone that's here, just going to the music mixer. I was just talking to somebody earlier about the Meetup app. I went on there and I saw that they was having like a jam session. So just going on there and just meeting the other Austinites. So, yeah.
Nice, man. So do you have this call to music too, or is this just like a hobby? You're like, hey,
No,
I'm good at this and I can do it, so I'm
Yeah,
going
I
to do
definitely get the call to music. I told someone that I'm using my job to fund what I want to do.
Got it.
So,
Got it.
So instead of just like, you know, get into the corporate world and just staying there, no, just using that job to fund the things that you want to do.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Well, some people, like, they're in a bowling league, and then some people play music for a hobby. You know what I mean? It's like, it just depends on what you're into. I don't think there's any right or wrong answer. Izzy, what about you, man? Do you have a call to this as well?
Yeah, I would say that kind of like Marcel was saying, I maybe tried to avoid it for some time, or you know, being on stage is not necessarily my comfort zone, and so you know, doing music adjacent things, but really playing is something that I got to do. And when I wasn't doing it, like over COVID, I really missed playing out and being with people and making music.
Hell yeah, man. What do you remember when you got your first guitar?
Yeah, my dad plays guitar, and when I turned 8, he asked me if I wanted to play guitar, and I said no.
Oh my God.
And then when I was 11,
After the adoption went through. You were.
one of my dad's friends, I wonder if he put him up to it, I should ask him, but one of my dad's friends gave me a guitar for my birthday, and so I just started plunking around. And
Oh, okay.
yeah.
It had to come from somewhere. Was it like dad does it so I don't want to do it? Was that maybe why?
It was I have an older brother, and my dad taught my brother guitar, and it was like a real, you know, point of tension between them. And so I was like, no, I don't want that.
Got it. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, but it worked out.
It did. You guys are amazing. You're a very good guitar player. I know this because I heard you jamming while I was messing with the board earlier. So I'm looking forward to hearing more of your jams. Cassie, what's on your playlist when you're not playing music?
Ooh,
What do you listen to?
you know, don't laugh at me. He's laughing because he knows.
No,
When I'm working from home. I like to put on instrumental like salsa music.
Okay.
Because it just like makes me feel like I'm on vacation while I'm working.
I love that. I love that.
yeah.
So that's a confession that will now be out there forever.
In the world.
Yeah. I also love anything with soul. I try to listen to things that I don't hear all the time. Just
Yeah.
don't get burnt out.
Not the same songs over and over again. I thought when you were like, this is, you were going to share like something like you listen to music scores or something in the background. It makes it very intense when you're doing your email.
That's too stressful.
Okay, all right,
yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Email is stressful, which is the third song that you brought for us this evening. Yeah, is
What
that?
is-
Email is stressful. That's a
Email
shit
is
joke.
stressful. Yep.
It's a bad joke.
Totally.
It's only funny to me, and I'm going to do it in every show.
I'm laughing
I don't
with
care if
you.
you guys like it or not. I do it in every show. I think it's funny, and I do it for myself and myself only. What is the third track that you brought for us today?
It's a Tom Odell song. It's called Another Love.
Another Love.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Is there a reason that you wanted to do this song in particular?
Yeah, it's one of those songs that I've always wanted to cover, always wanted to learn and sing, and I go back to the song over and over. This is not a new song, and I never get tired of it. And this is the first time I've ever sang it. So.
Oh, it's the
It's
first
like-
time you've never sang this live before? Oh wow.
No, super excited.
Okay.
No
all right.
pressure.
No pressure. No
Yeah.
pressure. Let's get a little golf clap going, guys, and then do it. Yeah. I've never asked for that before. I didn't think it was going to work, but it totally worked. All right, over to you guys for Another Love whenever you're ready.
Wanna take you somewhere so you know I care, but it's so cold and I don't know where. I bought you daffodils on a pretty street, but they won't flower like they did last spring. And I wanna kiss you, make you feel alright, but I'm just so tired to share my nights. And I wanna cry and I wanna love, but all my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up. And if somebody hurts you, yeah, I wanna fight, but my hand's been broken one too many times. So I'll use my voice, I'll be so freaking rude. Words will always win, but I know I'll lose. And I wanna kiss you, make you feel alright, but I'm just so tired to share my nights. And I wanna cry and I wanna love, but all my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up. And I'd sing a song that would be just ours, but I sang them all to another heart. And I wanna cry, I wanna fall in love, but all my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Only took me 10 years to cover that song.
I don't know why it took you so long. Your
I
voice is
just-
amazing.
Thank you.
Holy shit, your voice is amazing. You've
Thanks.
got a really good voice.
Thank you.
It's always an amazing thing when somebody has a really good voice. It's like it's not typical. I go to karaoke a lot, and it's like, woof. Like,
wouldn't start
yeah,
there.
yeah, it's
I
not.
wouldn't start there.
Everyone has a dream though to be like a rock
Fair.
star in some way. You know what I mean? And then they
Yeah.
get in front of a microphone, and it's like, put it down, put it down. It's so bad. So
We all got to start somewhere.
like a bag
you know?
of cats being beaten. No, your voice is amazing. It's really, really something.
Thanks.
I didn't ask the rest of you guys. I forgot. I cut this thing short. What's on your playlist when you're not playing music? Izzy, start with you.
Man, I really have a lot of different.
You're dropping things.
Yeah.
Do you need to pick that up?
Sorry, you don't
Oh,
need that.
Okay. All right.
The font is tiny. It doesn't matter.
Like tinies that live.
Yeah, I listen to mostly nostalgia. If I'm not listening to music that I need to learn, then it's mostly just nostalgic stuff that I might have listened to in high school. You know, old metal songs or
Ooh.
pop punk or that kind of thing.
What's your like? Are you talking like legit metal, like Cannibal Corpse, Slipknot, or?
Yeah, I like all sorts, man. I like Metallica,
Okay.
Killswitch Engage, Arch Enemy, Run the Gamut.
Run the
in terms
Gamut.
of metal, but
Yeah, absolutely, man.
But I also like Broadway stuff. So there you
Oh,
go.
you know, I have a buddy of mine in town who's in Les Mis, and I was really hoping to see that, and I
Yeah.
can't see it because of the it just didn't work out schedule-wise.
Oh,
But
man.
Les Mis, amazing show. If you haven't
yeah.
seen it, it's really freaking good. Best show ever. What's your favorite musical?
Les Mis.
Okay. All right. I feel like
Closely
I feel
followed
like
by Sweeney Todd.
Okay.
You set me up for that.
If it's not Les Mis, it's like something you're broken inside. Cassie, over to you. What's your favorite musical? Considering you were at Disney doing the Disney
Ooh.
stuff.
I mean, I like Wicked.
Okay.
I saw a lot of musicals. I don't know. I like a lot of them. I really have to think about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Les Mis
I was
until
gonna
I
say,
saw the movie, and then it was like so miserable, and I was
Are you
like, I
talking?
don't know.
Are you talking about the one with Russell Crowe?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was tough.
That was dark.
Yeah, it sounded like Snagglepuss was singing. He was like, "Whoa." It's not a.
too
it
much
was-
for
yeah,
me.
It was a little
Yeah.
very strange.
I like
yeah.
Rent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rent. That's a great one. That's a great musical.
Yeah.
Mike, do you have musical? Do you like musicals?
I think Lion King. I love Lion King. That was a good one.
Lion King was pretty dope. That was
I'm
good.
into Disney. Disney is a good.
Yeah.
Okay. What's on your playlist when you're not jamming? What are you listening to?
R&B. I listen to R&B, contemporary Christian music, and I love movie scores.
Yes.
When I am just driving or relaxing, I'm listening to movie scores.
Oh wow, that's amazing. So when I made the joke about the intense music in the background, like Hans Zimmer or like Danny Elfman, any composers that jump out?
I mean, I can't. It's so many.
Fair enough. I won't put
It
you on the
wouldn't be
spot.
fair.
I won't put you on the spot. Marcel, over to you, buddy. When you're not doing the keys, what are you playing? What are you jamming on?
Man, I have a passion for bluegrass, oddly enough.
Well, you said you're from Louisiana, right?
Yeah, but it's like they do like Zydeco there, which
Yeah.
is like a cousin of bluegrass, I would say.
It's pretty dope music.
But the Punch Brothers is like I'm like obsessed with them. They're like
Ooh, okay.
one of my favorite bands.
I don't know this. I got to write it down. Punch Brothers.
It's like jazz, but bluegrass style. I don't know.
Have you ever played the washboard?
No.
Okay. All right.
Or the accordion.
All right.
I will not play
from
the
Louisiana. That's always a thing. That's a great style of music. And then what is your favorite musical?
I like the new Wiz. I don't know if anyone's seen that one.
The new Wiz?
There's a new Wiz and like Queen Latifah's The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, I did not know this.
It's got like Neo in it and stuff. It's pretty sick. The band is like killing. Yeah.
Oh, so this how dumb my brain, and I was like, from The Matrix? You meant?
Oh, no.
You meant the artist.
Not Keanu.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves is the Tin Man.
I was like, they pulled The Matrix into The Wizard of Oz? This is amazing. How does no one know about this? Movie mashup that everyone has to see. That's awesome, man. What, Cassie, back over to you. What's the inspiration for how you sing? Is there somebody that you model your voice after, or somebody that you look up to in that genre?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely listened to a lot of different people growing up. I mean, when I was younger, it was like Jewel, Alanis, for sure Mariah.
Alanis is pretty dope.
That like got me through preteen and like high school. Mariah was like my North Star vocally, but yeah. And then, I mean, one of my favorite singers, like one of my favorite songs to sing is a Stevie Wonder song, you know, and I love like Motown and soul. And yeah, that's all those songs.
Motown's pretty dope. I think that might
Yeah.
be. I think 50s Motown might be the best genre of music ever.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the influence of 40s, 50s Motown,
Yeah.
like soul music has such
So good.
tentacles into everything. Like
Yes.
literally everything.
Totally.
Everything. It's really, really wild. Like Sam and Dave is one of my favorite.
Totally.
Their shit's amazing. What is the fourth song that you
Yeah,
have for
it's
us?
newest song. It's called Back Then.
Back Then?
Yeah, produced by Jason Henninger over here in the audience.
Is he on camera? Can I get him on camera? Damn
He
it.
can be.
You sons of bitches. You're all off camera.
Yeah.
I'm gonna block this fucking table off. everyone gravitates these towards these two tables,
yeah.
and no one's behind me. I'm gonna block this tables up. That's
yeah.
it. That's
I
happening.
love it.
Okay, so he helped you with Back Then.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's been a while since put something out there, and so yeah, it was a fun process, and excited to do more.
What is Back Then about? Or do you want to sing it first and then tell us?
Back Then is about if you've ever thought about calling somebody you knew was a bad idea. That's kind of where I'm going to leave that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, over to you for Back Then, whenever you're ready.
Running through my mind like a cigarette. Can't forget how you made me feel. I breathe you in, I breathe this out. It all feels so real. When I get caught up in the thought of you, I swear I still hear your voice telling me the things that I wanna hear. But we both made our choice. And every time I'm thinking about it, gonna talk myself out. 1, 2, 3, I know you over me. 4, 5, 6, what am I doing with this? 7 and 8, need to check my mental state. 9 and 10, 'cause we were way over back then. Over back then. Made so many promises when we first met, never thought we could lose. You always told me I was perfect, but got so mad when I didn't choose you. Couldn't keep your cool. You never liked yourself around me, always in your head. So many things left unsaid. Why am I unmaking this bed? Saw the world with open eyes, always made me feel alive. The way you looked at me, gonna talk myself out. 1, 2, 3, I know you're over me. 4, 5, 6, what am I doing with this? 7 and 8, need to check my mental state. 9 and 10, 'cause we were way over back then. I know that I can't change. I know you're still the same. I know that we were more than everything, our everything. I know that I can't change. You know you're still the same. I know that we were more than everything. Made so many promises when we first met, never thought we could lose. Yeah. Far from over back everything, our everything. I know that I can't change. You know you're still the same. I know that we were more than everything. Was it over back then?
Yeah. Thank you. It's another beautiful song. Do you want to tell us anything else about back then? You seem like squeamish when I asked before, but do you want to say anything else about that?
Nope.
Okay. And that's the right answer. What's one thing we should know about you that we don't know about you?
I teach Zumba.
Stop it.
I love to dance. I can't help it. And I have like a lot of energy and it helps me get it out. And I just like love Latin music, clearly love salsa music.
We talked about this.
Yeah. And so I teach that every week. And I've taught for actually over 10 years. Thought I could like stop and be done with it. And like, I just felt my like emotional state, just like take a nosedive. So I like brought it back last year and it was the right decision.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
How long, what was your entire period away from the Zumba?
Probably about a year.
About a year?
Yeah,
It's
just about a
exercise
year.
really good. You got to get your body moving. They actually did a
Yeah.
study, they call it like the miracle molecule or something. When your muscles tense up, it actually
Yeah.
secretes something into your blood that like fights depression. So if you're feeling kind of
Totally.
angsty and depressed, just getting out, walking around, doing any type of exercise it's really good for you.
Totally.
Absolutely. Sometimes you just got to dance, girl. Sometimes you
You
just
just
have
got to.
You just
Yeah.
got to get out there and dance. So when you said Zumba, the first thing that popped into my head, I thought it was Taibo for a second, and that's where I was like, Billy Blanks? Like, I was going to ask you what your favorite karate move was, and then I was like, oh, that's the dance thing.
That's,
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you guys Taibo? Anybody Taibo in here? No? Any stage? Any audience members Taibo? Anybody? No? Am I the only person? I've never Taiboed, or maybe I have. You're never going to know. You'll never know. Do you have a song about Taibo for this evening?
I don't
Okay.
actually, shockingly.
Do you have a song about Zumba?
I do have like some remixes that we like have done in Zumba. And I decided I don't want to like listen to myself while I'm dancing.
Yeah,
That was
okay,
like
fair
too much. It was too much.
It's
It was like,
like a heavy vein of narcissism.
Yeah,
if
it's
you're listening
like,
to yourself
that's
while you're
not
working.
fun
Yeah,
for
fair
me.
enough.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing? What's your favorite dance move in Zumba?
Ooh, I mean, anything that just feels good. We'll just leave that there. Yeah.
If I asked you to do like a little
Absolutely
Zumba
not.
session, you're gonna.
Yeah.
You're okay.
You just have to come to my class.
Okay, fair
and
enough.
Do the dance moves.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough. How long is one of your classes?
It's an hour.
It's an hour. That's a
Yeah.
lot of Zumba.
That's a typical Group X class.
Okay, fair enough. It's a lot of
You can
Zumba.
just come and do one song. Yeah.
Does the band ever join you for the Zumba?
No. But
Guys.
you could. You could.
Yeah, we will.
It's not a requirement.
If I went and Zumba, would you guys go Zumba?
I would go with you.
Okay, I got
Perfect.
one person.
I-
Izzy,
Maybe if
you're
there's
dead to me.
alcohol
That's
first.
it. Okay.
Yeah. It's just
Heavy amounts of alcohol. Maybe that's why you feel better. You're drinking too heavily before you go into Zumba.
great.
That's
Yeah.
that's the move. That's the move. Song number 5.
Yeah, this one is called Beautiful Surrender.
Beautiful Surrender.
It is the title track of an EP I released a few years back. And this song is really about the beauty in asking for help, I think. And that when we hear the word surrender, that can feel like a bad thing. But actually, sometimes you need to in order to move forward. So that's what this is about.
Hell yeah. Okay, over to you guys for Beautiful Surrender whenever you're ready.
And could you turn up this monitor and my vocal just a little bit? when you
How
get a sec?
is that?
That's great.
Better?
Perfect.
Are you sure? I didn't
yeah.
touch the knob. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. Over to you guys for Beautiful
Thank
Surrender.
you.
If you need it more, just give me a signal. Okay?
Perfect.
Faded photos, reflections of her, who she used to be. 100,000-mile escape it only feels the same. Feeling guilty, knowing herself deep down inside. Hiding her heart only to survive. She falls to her knees and she cries. I can't do this on my own. Despite the many times I've tried, thinking somehow I'm alone. Giving way to my pride, but I'm letting go. I'm letting go. In a beautiful surrender, I'm letting go. I'm letting go. In a beautiful surrender. He looks out his window, watching his life passing him by, hoping history stays in the past, 'cause he really needs a change. But he can't let go of mistakes others made, all those still remain. Picking up broken pieces inside, he looks to the sky and he cries. I can't do this on my own. Despite the many times I've tried, thinking somehow I'm alone. Giving way to my pride, but I'm letting go. I'm letting go. In a beautiful surrender, I'm letting go. I'm letting go. I can't live this way. I won't run and hide. Make me whole again, filled with love inside, and I won't turn away. I won't be the same. Come wash over me, take away my pain, and I can't live this way. I won't run and hide. Make me whole again, filled with love inside, and I won't turn away. I won't be the same. Come wash over me, take away my pain, 'cause I can't do this on my own. Despite the many times I've tried, thinking somehow I'm alone. I'm giving way to my pride, but I'm letting go. I'm letting go. In a beautiful surrender, I'm letting go. I'm letting go. In a beautiful surrender, a beautiful surrender, a beautiful surrender, a beautiful surrender. Thank you.
It's another beautiful song.
Thanks.
Really beautiful song. Your voice is so powerful.
Thank you. I was trying not to like blow it away, so if it's,
No,
I
it's
want to like.
that's
okay.
great. I
Perfect.
don't have a problem with. Yeah, it sounded amazing in
Awesome.
my headphones. You said there is beauty in asking for help.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that. I think it's something people need to do more often. A lot of times we wear the weight of the world on our shoulders unfairly to ourselves. What is something that you've asked for help for that you're not ashamed to talk about where you really needed help?
Yeah, I think just sharing, I think especially like in the musician world and like a lot of creatives, there's like this imposter syndrome. And I think something that I had found really difficult growing up was to kind of share that feeling with people. And so, you just, everybody just feels like they have it together, and going to music school, and it was like super overwhelming. And it was just such a loud, noisy, creative place that it's just so easy to kind of get lost. And so something I think I'm trying to do more of and is to kind of just like share that with people and to say, hey, like is this dumb? Like, should we be done? You know, like, just like go home. You know, like I think sometimes, you know, it just feels so illogical or impractical, and you know, creativity and music and art in general. And so, there's really a place for it, and we need it, and we need more of it. And I think I heard somebody say, you know, the devil wins when you stop creating. And so I think, you know, that's like really important to share with people. And so to allow people to be like, yeah, you love this, you're great at it, keep going, keep doing it, you know, like, you know. And so I think that's something like asking for help, or just kind of like allowing people to kind of share that with you. I think that's super important.
That's beautiful. Thank you. I know it's difficult to talk about challenging subjects that come from a vulnerable place, because to your point, everyone likes to pretend like we have our shit together, and no one does. Surprise, no one does.
Truly.
It's amazing. Like, I didn't learn this until I got older, and then started talking to my father and my mother, and I was like, you guys made this shit up on the fly. Like, that's a real thing. Like, they didn't know what they were doing, and I just looked at them like they had it all figured out. And like, no one does. You just try to do as best you possibly can. I think if you put more love and support in the world along the way, everyone will be all right. Yeah. That's a great thing to, at least for me, what I try to aim for. So, what about you guys? Izzy, can I ask you the same question? Like, what's something you asked for help for?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm not good at asking for help. Maybe that's what that means.
Okay. Someone help Izzy with this question.
Someone tell me what I'm not good at.
Help this man.
No, honestly, I think I'm okay about being upfront with the things I'm confident in, and the things I know that I'm not good at, and I tend to just shy away from the things I'm not good at, and so maybe that's not good. I don't know, but that's the way.
That's okay.
I kind of operate.
Hey, that's totally fine. Mike, can I get you in here to ask the same question?
Yeah, I would say just being more transparent, not being afraid to share my story, and listen to other stories. I feel like even people's stories lift me up, so I kind of like to just hear people talk, just so I can hear their story, hear where they were at and where they came from, and what's helping them to move forward, or even seeing the strengths in other people, being able to bring that out. I love seeing the strengths and telling them how good they are in this or
hell yeah,
that.
I love that.
So I would say that brings me joy. So I like to hear it as well. You know, one thing I'm learning is to take compliments or take praise. Sometimes we just kind of push it away, and then we don't, you know, like we wonder why we feel lonely or not validated. But I'm learning, like, if somebody say you did a great job, it's like, yeah, thank you. Like, I needed it.
Yeah.
You know? And so I would just say being more transparent and, being in more communities.
Awesome, man. Well,
you're doing a great job.
Yeah, you beat me to
Yeah,
it.
you're killing it.
You beat me to it. But yeah, you're doing a great job, man. You're doing a great job. Marcel, over to you, buddy. Is there a time that you asked for help that you wouldn't mind sharing with?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's plenty of times. I guess to your broader point, like, I guess men kind of think like asking for help is a sign of weakness, maybe.
Sure.
And as I get older, I'm learning it's like a sign of like strength. It's like, you know, being like, hey,
It's a
help
wonderful
me.
perspective.
Hamburger, help me. Sorry. But yeah.
That's true. We talked about this actually with Mr. Justin Hahn on his show, who's still not on camera. And I'm going to badger him until he makes an appearance on here. But we talked about it on his show. It takes a lot. It's easy. Like the coward can run away from problems. It takes a ton of strength to admit that something's wrong and to pursue that head on and face it. So I think it's a beautiful message. It's a beautiful message and a beautiful song. So thank you for sharing that with us. Song number 6.
Yeah, this is a Tina Turner cover called Simply the Best. For the best.
I love
Simply
this
the Best?
song. The best, simply the best. No one needs to know anything about this song. This is amazing. I love this song. I knew you were playing this. This is fantastic. Okay, over to you guys for some Tina Turner magic.
I call you and I need you and my heart's on fire. You come to me wild and wide. You come to me, give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime of promises and a world of dreams. Speak the language of love like you know what it means, and it can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it strong. You're simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone I've ever met. And I'm stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Tear us apart. Baby, I would rather be dead. In your heart I see the start of every night and every day. In your eyes I get lost, I get washed away. Just as long as I'm here in your arms, I can be in no better place. You're simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone I've ever met. So I'm stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Tear us apart. Baby, I would rather be dead. Each time you leave me, I start losing control, like you're walking away with my heart and my soul. I can feel you, babe, even when I'm alone. Baby, don't let go. You're simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone I've ever met. So I'm stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Will tear us apart. Baby, I would rather be dead.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, she was simply the best, wasn't she? She was
Totally.
amazing. Tina, I was like, can I ask you to do Thunderdome, or is that weird? If I ask you to
We'll have to come back for that one.
cover that. That was such a great song. Am I the only person that like that? That's a beautiful song. What's your? Can I ask you what your reason was for covering that?
You know, there's some songs that I just never get sick of and that just really speak to me every time. And that's one of those songs. And I was not expecting that at all. I mean, I feel like I've had to learn so many songs in my career at this point. And some songs, they come and they go and they leave you. And some songs are painful and some songs are super fun. But that song I just feel that song every time. And we play it a lot.
What about you guys? Do you have other songs that you can just listen to that just don't grow old? It's like that's a thing for like. Can I share mine first? Tears for Fears, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. I could listen to that song
That's a great song.
all the time. I do. I love that song. It never gets old. From the first time I heard it to now, I still get like the same feelings. I don't know why that song is so good. Is that embarrassing? Should I be embarrassed?
No, that's a great
Not
song.
at
I
all.
love
Thank
that for
you.
you.
Thank you.
I love that for you.
Do you have other songs? Actually, before the rest of the guys, do you have other songs that are like that are just timeless classics for you, Cassie?
Oh, me?
Yeah, it's like other songs in that same vein, like Tina Turner.
I mean, for sure, like Superstition is just like,
That's a
please ask
great
me
one.
to sing that song.
Will
in a
you
band.
sing
Like,
Superstition?
please- No, I
okay.
shouldn't have said that.
Okay.
We could, but no. That I think, it's just like feels good and I can play. I think there's probably a lot more that I can't think of right now. but
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Totally fine. Totally fine. Can I take it to the band and ask the same question? Do you guys have timeless classics?
My Sacrifice by Creed. No, I'm just kidding.
I thought you were serious, and I was on board. I was on board. Don't play with my heart,
I'll
Izzy.
listen to Creed. I'm not mad
Don't
at
play with my heart.
No, honestly, I can't think of one. I like a lot of music. I don't mind listening to stuff on repeat.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Barry White. Can't get enough of your love, babe.
That voice, buttery smooth.
Turn that on. I'm bringing joy.
Fair enough.
Or oh my gosh, Casey and the Sunshine Band. When
Oh.
I'm cleaning up, definitely got disco music on.
Yes. For me,
That's a
it's
great genre of music.
Flashlight by Parliament. It's like
Flashlight by
like the-
Parliament?
Yeah, it's like the reason I play because that bass line is like insane. And I was like a kid hearing that. I was like, wow.
I love that, man. I love that. I gotta listen to this again. I'm like drawing a blank on what it sounds like.
We'll make you a playlist.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. This is really about my education for music more so than anything else. Can you talk a little bit about your family? Is that okay? Can we ask a question about
Yeah.
that? Like your
Yeah,
parents,
yeah.
were they supportive? Did they push you to get into music,
So
or was it
supportive.
okay?
Yeah, no, I don't think they really pushed me to do anything. I just kind of always did it, and they helped. They were super supportive. They bought me a keyboard, and I was in high school, and I just would play that thing all day after school, and like they left the basement door open, and they just like listened,
sweet.
and so super supportive, going to music school, and we're at all my shows, and so
Do you remember the first? So you sing and piano,
Yeah.
and I've actually seen you play piano, and you're a very good piano player.
thank you.
Do you remember the first song that you sang and played piano to?
Oh gosh. Well, growing up, we lived in this growing up in New England, we lived in this. When I was young, we had the house was built in like the 1700s, and it was this old house, and we had this big grand piano there, and it was like an antique. But I used to take singing, pretend my mom was someone else, and she would give me piano lessons, and I would be Mary Poppins, and she would be whoever.
I love it. I love it.
And it was just a way to, didn't have to pay someone else to teach me. She played. And so, gosh, I remember we sang a lot of like 50s songs,
Okay.
like A Thousand Star. I don't remember like what the actual titles were. I should like remember the songs in my head. And so, yeah, a lot of 50s. Like, I don't know, that just seemed so kid friendly at the time.
Yeah, I dig it. Is your father a music person as well? Does he play?
No.
No?
But enjoyed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did your mother do anything with music outside of just learning it and then passing that to you? Did she teach?
Nope. She didn't. She never taught. She actually taught swimming lessons at our house instead. But she always played. Yeah. So I remember that.
So you grew up in a semi-music household with your mother.
Semi.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure, no one else is musical. Sorry. They never watched it.
No, you don't have to apologize if they're not.
But so, it's nice. Like when I go home for Christmas or something, like I'll play the Christmas songs, and they'll sit there and watch me.
So you do a little concert at home?
I do.
Oh, that's
of course
awesome.
I do.
I fucking love
yeah,
that.
they paid for all those lessons. I mean, it's the least I can do.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that.
You better put on a concert.
Yeah, you better. You owe us this concert, Cassie. What the hell? All this time. Do you guys also play? Do you play for family at the holidays like that?
Oh yeah, you have to.
Yeah,
It's like it's
Kinda
it's
do.
like mandatory coming
Yeah.
home. Like play me a little something, something.
You're a dope piano player, man. You've got crazy skill. So yeah, I would do the same thing. I'd be like, dude, you gotta play some music. What about you guys, Mike? Izzy?
Yeah. Me and my brothers, we sing. We got a group. So yeah, every time go back home, they say, "Can y'all sing something, please?"
Oh yeah.
So
That's
we
fun.
always have to sing.
Do you do anything in the church?
Yeah. My father a pastor, so he a pastor in Cleveland. So I used to play for him, and yeah, every time we come, it don't matter. It's not on the program.
Just get
I want
Yeah.
once all 4 of us is in the building, it's like, please, can we need you to
just
sing? So,
slowly pushed onto the stage
Yeah.
without. Okay. Izzy, what about you, buddy?
Yeah, my dad, like I said, my dad plays guitar, and he's, self-taught, really good ear, and so he usually does that kind of stuff around the holidays. If we're going to sing something, he usually takes it. I don't usually take a guitar home and just let him handle it.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Fair enough, man. What's your favorite? Can I ask you what your favorite holiday song is or Christmas song?
I mean, you know, "O Holy Night" is like the Mariah
That's
of
like
Christmas
the,
songs.
Well, or Mariah's Christmas song.
Yeah, we won't speak of that song.
Oh no! What
No,
happened?
no,
What
no,
happened to
I-
that
I
song?
love that song.
Okay. Do you,
Somewhere I do, in the depths of my soul.
was it just because you've heard it too much? It does get played
Yeah,
1,000
I mean,
times a day.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, listen, if I could write a song that would just generate that much
That much income. Hell
the
yeah.
rest of my life, like not hating on that, but for sure, yeah, might make it into a set someday.
Okay. What about you guys? Any favorite Christmas songs you like?
I like White Christmas.
White Christmas?
Yeah.
It's classic.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
White
It's a that's hard not to
Of
like.
course, you like White Christmas. Yeah.
Come on, man. Marcel, what about you?
Oh man. Silent Night's a banger. I love Christmas.
Can I tell you
so-
something? The phrase "Silent Night" is a banger has never been said in the world.
Oh, but it
That's the
is.
first time
It totally
the
is.
history of the world that has ever been
It's a
uttered.
great song.
That's amazing.
It's popping.
It's a great song. It is a great song. Do you guys have any Christmas songs you're playing tonight? It'd be strange if you did.
No, it did make it on the
I was gonna ask. You
make it
never
on
know.
menu.
You never know. You never know. Maybe some Stevie Wonder later. Number 7. What do we got? Lucky number 7.
This is another original called "Dangerous."
Dangerous. Anything we should know about Dangerous?
Just that the happy love songs are over.
Okay.
We've
All right.
moved on.
Over to you guys for Dangerous whenever you're ready.
When you love someone, it takes over like a hurricane sweeping through. When you love someone, you go blind to what's right and so wrong. I walked through the fire for love and got burned till the ashes together. But how could I let go of something I wanted so bad for so long? It's dangerous, it's dangerous when you love someone and they don't love you. It's dangerous, it's dangerous when they don't love you like you want them to. If you love someone, please be careful, 'cause you could find that you were wrong. If you love someone, oh, it takes over like a hurricane or sweeping through. Oh, it's dangerous, it's dangerous when you love someone and they don't love you. It's dangerous, it's dangerous when they don't love you like you want them to. cry, would you hear it? Oh, and if I held out for a little bit longer and gave you my very last breath, oh, would you take it for granted like it was your own? We'd still be here in this mess. It's dangerous when you love someone and they don't love you. Oh, it's dangerous. It's dangerous when they don't love you like you want them to. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your voice is really amazing.
Thanks.
Holy shit.
Thanks
You
a
got
bunch.
like Lauren Daigle vibes.
I love Lauren Daigle.
She's pretty something. She's amazing. Her voice
Yeah.
is crazy talented.
Yeah.
You've got an amazing range for your voice. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Was Dangerous, what's the genesis of that? Was it written about something in particular?
You know, it's so funny. This song has like come through so many evolutions and has changed. This is actually like a really old song I wrote a long time ago that is on Spotify. And you know, I think it's just really the depths of my soul in a song, you know, and I think love is hard. Love is hard at any age, I think I wrote that song at like 16. That song has been with me a long time.
You wrote that song at 16? Mm-hmm. That's incredible.
Yeah, and you know, it's so funny. Like, it's fun to hear it. But I actually, I have a YouTube channel with all sorts of fun old videos. That one is probably hidden, but I rewatched that recently as I was going through songs for this set, and I watched myself play that at like I probably was like 20 at the time, and it was like crazy. It's like watching a different person, right? When you see that, but it's the same song. So it was just such a fun experience to kind of take that with me, and that emotion and that feeling. So yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, do you guys have shows coming up? Where can people see you in the world perform?
Yeah, I don't play originals that often, so this is really special. Yeah. Thank you for sharing. I'm going to have to do that more.
In fact, me sharing, you're sharing. Well, I'm not doing anything. I just set the shit
Thanks
up.
for
I'm not doing
having me.
anything.
I sing at the Fairmont, almost a good amount in the Champagne Room. So come and visit me there. Izzy plays with me a lot.
Hell yeah.
And so that's a fun, intimate experience. But Geraldine's quite a bit.
Okay.
I'm at Water to Wine and Buda, all over, but I have a show list on my website, CassieBrandi.com. And
I will put that in the description as well so
Yeah.
people can find out where you are.
Yeah.
Do you ever play Dangerous at your shows? You're just doing
I
covers? You don't slip that in?
I don't. This is like a new world
Why?
for me. Sharing.
Why?
Yeah.
Why do you not do that?
I don't know.
That's such a good song. I fucking promise you, if you put that in your set list, just don't say anything.
Yeah.
Just sing it and
Don't even tell
Just
people.
drop it in and just, I swear to God, people are going to come up to you and be like, what is that song? It's amazing. That's a
It's so
really,
helpful.
really good song.
Thank you.
You have to do that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's helpful. I'm biased. I've heard it for a long time. So.
Well, that's, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a thing with music? Like, I was going to ask you earlier, actually to everybody, like the love-hate of this thing, this creative thing, but it's like, what is something that you love and you hate? Is that maybe one of those things, like you
Yeah.
create something, you just keep doing it? Because I know some artists, they don't tour, like Serge Tonkin, he doesn't want to tour because it's like, I've already done this before.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that something that you guys struggle with?
I mean, I think there's like a fine line. There's always that fear of like, I have a song that I really love and I'm going to like hate it because I've had to sing it so many times. But I think
I'm so sorry. Just a second.
You're
Hey,
good.
forever's at the bar talking. You know, there is a show happening. There's an on-air sign.
I'm sharing my
There's
feelings.
a whole stage. There's a whole thing happening back here. Whatever is happening behind me, you should please be quiet. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's all right. It's all good. What was the question again?
The question was, as I was doing this, I just pulled the mic arm out. This is the funniest day of
Are you
me
gonna
setting
hold
this
it there
up. I'm just
for-
going to hold it. This is how my life is now. This is
Cool.
how I am. I'm like, what's it say? Eddie Mercury from Freddie Mercury from Queen.
Someone will eventually help you.
It's fine. This is actually better this way.
Okay.
You were talking about some of the love-hate that you have in the music industry, and that sometimes you sing things and that they get old, and that's something that you struggle with.
Yeah. I think that honestly prevents me from practicing some of these sometimes because I'm always afraid I'm gonna like get really sick of it. But practice is a good thing. So.
Practice is a good thing.
that.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Izzy, can I kick it to you? Do you have any music that you get tired of, or any struggles with the music industry?
Yeah, I do mixing, and so sometimes you're listening to like 3 seconds of music just like over and over trying to figure out this little problem, and you hear this song dozens of times, maybe even close to 100 times before you're done with it, and just keeping the passion, make sure that you're focused in on what the artist wanted, and making sure you're keeping that perspective and not getting sick of it.
Hell yeah. Mike, what about you, buddy? Love, hate?
Me and my brothers, we have music out, and I always, when my verse come, I always just like, oh my gosh, this don't sound that good. So I always love hearing them, but then when I hear myself, I just like, Doug, let me just fast forward that part. I would say, just try. I mean, as you sing, some people may like your voice, but I don't know. Some people just don't like their voice.
Fair enough.
I mean, most artists, I've heard if you ask them, they say like, I'm getting used to it. So I would say just that. I love hearing my brothers sing, but not me.
Okay.
I don't like hearing myself sing.
Marcel, love, hate?
Yeah, no, I don't like hearing my voice right now. It sounds like, is that what I sound
feel
like?
you. I
Oh
feel
my
you.
gosh.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Touring is like, it's great, but it's tough. Like, especially like a month-long tour. It's like you see a lot of stuff, you have a lot of great experiences, but I kind of just miss like my bed and like the simple things, or like no one's snoring around me. You know? These are like little things you don't think about on tour.
That's wild, man. What's your favorite place you've ever toured?
I did like Boston. Despite what you guys said, Boston was really fun for me.
live there.
I did not live there. No.
Fair enough.
But it was cool.
Fair enough. To come on a show like this, and what are you hoping to get out of that? If you were to put it out into the world and for it to come back to you, like what?
The show?
Yeah, doing something like this. What are you hoping to get out of it?
I think it's a good thing for me to reshare some of these songs, and just for people to hear it, people to get to know me and feel some of the feelings when they hear these songs.
How long have you been doing other people's music before you've come back to your own to something like this?
How long have I been?
Yeah, you said you have, pardon me, you sing in other places, and you're usually
Yeah.
singing cover songs. You're not doing your own material. So is this a rarity that you're singing?
This is a rarity. Yeah, this is a rarity. I think some of it is like maybe I'm sick of my songs, or they're kind of hard to do as like a solo sometimes. They're kind of like really intense
Yeah.
sometimes. So you got to pick your venue.
Okay, fair enough.
This was like a loud bar, and it was like belting dangerous. It's not the same vibe,
Fair
so,
enough. Yeah. Okay.
People like the fun songs. But no, I think it's part of me is like, it's hard. It's hard to kind of put your songs out there. And then I am biased. You hear your own songs over and over 1,000 times, and you're like, I'll play something else. I'll play Tina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We got two more songs for us
Yeah.
this evening. Song number 8 and song number 9. What is song number 8 for us this evening?
Is another original called No Greater Love. And really, this song is a story. And it's kind of about when you come to the end of yourself, that's kind of where you start at the beginning. And so I think that's ultimately what this song is about.
Okay. All right. That's beautiful. Over to you guys for No Greater Love whenever you're ready.
one to blame. Tired, the hope starts to fade. But something right from the start. Missing deep down inside his heart. So he started walking, began to seek, reached out when he felt weak, started loving and learning to love, found out his life was grace from above, and no greater love could set you free. No greater love could set you free. Awaken and feeling ashamed. Oh, he's tired. Oh, the hope starts to fade. But something kept him alive. A fire burning from deep inside. So he started walking, began to seek, reached out when he felt weak, started digging and learning to love, found out his life was grace from above, and no greater love could set you free. No greater love could set you free. And he cries, your strength that carries me through the night. Your strength that carries me through the night. Your strength that carries me through the night. Oh, your strength that carries me through the night. Now he's running faster with a burning hunger, reaching out to those in need, inviting in the Holy Spirit, or seeing less of who he used to be. He's living his life to glorify your name, and they don't know when you died for him, 'cause oh, no greater love could set you free. Oh, no greater love could set you free. Yeah, no greater love could set you free. Yeah, no greater love could set you free.
Yeah. Another beautiful song. Your voice is really something. Man,
Thanks.
It's just really something. I really love it. I could listen to it all night. You've got it just as such a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
It's really wonderful. Thank you guys so much for coming on. And we have one more song, and then
We
we're
got
gonna
one
get out
more.
of here. We just got one more. That's it. Always goes too quick, but I sincerely appreciate you guys coming on and sharing your passions and your love with us, and sharing some stories, and hopefully not too invasive and to get too weird with some of the questions. But it's always fun to get to know you guys before you're out of here. So thank you for doing this, and thank you for sharing your music with us. Before the next song, where can people find you in the world? I know I'm going to put your stuff on in the description, but I just want to I can't speak, rifle it off, and I'll put it up there.
Yeah, I'm everywhere. Spotify, everywhere you listen to music. There's some fun songs on there. Check it out. New song, Back Then. CassieBrandi.com has all sorts of fun things on there, so go take a look around.
Oh, yeah.
Videos and all sorts of fun projects that I've worked on over the years. And YouTube, I got a YouTube channel. You can dance Zumba on my YouTube channel.
Finally.
From your living room.
There we go.
I have some videos on there.
You teach Zumba on
and
YouTube?
music. Yeah, well,
I
I
love
did there's not some yeah. Anyway.
And also music. Sorry, I cut you off.
And music too. Yeah, on YouTube, there's lots of fun things there to explore.
Awesome. And then, do you have an album or anything coming up for new release? You said a new song coming out.
Yeah, we're in singles land. So back then just came out this last month. It's been a great response. Yeah, and so hoping to do more this year. So
Okay, awesome.
be on the lookout.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys again for doing this. What is the 9th and final song of the evening?
This is an Adele song.
Ooh.
Adele is my spirit animal.
Ooh.
And yeah, and it's called I'll Be Waiting.
I'll be waiting. Do you want to tell us why you chose this one over maybe another one?
This is another one of those songs that just like feels good, and it feels good all the time.
Okay.
So,
All right, fair enough.
but we've never done it. So
You've never done this one before, live?
I've sang it maybe once in my lifetime, so this is exciting.
Hell yeah.
Get to bring it back.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, over to you guys for I'll Be Waiting whenever you are ready.
Hold me closer one more time. Say that you love me. Your last goodbye. Please forgive me for my sins. Yes, I swam dirty water, but you pushed me in. I've seen your face under every sky, over every border, and on every line. You know my heart more than I do. We were the greatest, me and you. But we had time against us and miles between us. The heavens cried, I know I left us speechless. Now the sky is clear and it's blue, and I see my future in you. I'll be waiting for you when you're ready to love me again. I'll put my hands up, I'll do everything different. I'll be better to you. I'll be waiting for you when you're ready to love me again. I'll put my hands up, I'll be everything different. I'll be better to you. Let me stay here one more time. Build your world around me. Pull me to the light, so I can tell you that I was wrong. I was a child then, but I'm willing to learn. But we had time against us and miles between us. The heavens cried, I know I left us speechless. Now the sky is clear and it's blue, and I see my future in you. I'll be waiting for you when you're ready to love me again. I'll put my hands up, I'll do everything different. I'll be better to you. I'll be waiting for you when you're ready to love me again. I'll put my hands up, I'll be somebody different. I'll be better to you. Time against us, miles between us. The heavens cried, and I left you speechless.
you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in and doing this. It's wonderful. I hope you had as much fun as I did getting a chance to know you guys and listening to your music. Your voice is really something. You have a beautiful, beautiful voice, and I sincerely hope you sing more of your original music. And
Thank
just
you.
because you might be tired of it because you've sang them for a while doesn't mean that the rest of the world is. We don't know your discography. You've got a fucking great voice. You should share it with the world.
Thank
Please
you.
share it with the world.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I need that. I need to hear that.
You've got your voice is something really special.
Thank
Seriously.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you to Oak Hill Social for hosting us. Thank you to Justin Hahn for finally appearing on camera. I told you he was here. Do you want to say anything about Music Mixer?
Thursday.
Next Wednesday, Thursday. You're just going to do it from there?
Alrighty. Our next music mixer is this Thursday. Hey, this is
This
me.
Thursday.
Thank you for having me, man.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you again for doing this. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Be sure to check us out on another episode of Local Sets ATX. We will see you on the internet. Good night, everybody. Woo. You can cheer. Let's do it. Put your hands together.